Sometimes, the people who hurt us most never look back. They never say the words our hearts waited so long to hear, "I'm sorry." And so, the wound lingers, quietly, like a shadow that never leaves. Even when the sun rises, you replay the moments again and again. The conversation that ended too soon, the silence that followed, the way your chest tightens when you think of their face. You wanted closure, a moment of understanding, a soft apology, something to tell your heart that it mattered, but all you got was absence. Forgiving without an apology feels unfair. It feels like letting them win, like saying, "What you did was okay," when in truth, it broke something inside you. But forgiveness is not a gift for them. It's a gift you give yourself. You see, when someone refuses to say sorry, they leave you carrying the weight of two people, their guilt and your pain. But you were never meant to carry both. You only have to carry your heart. So, you begin by sitting with your pain, not fighting it, not judging it, just breathing beside it. Because healing starts when we stop running from what hurts. Take a slow breath in and let yourself feel the ache. It's okay. You're safe now. There's a quiet kind of power in forgiveness. Not the loud, cinematic kind, but the soft, sacred one. The kind that says, "I will not let your silence become my suffering." You can forgive someone even when they never asked for it. You can free yourself without their permission. Because forgiveness is not about them acknowledging what they did. It's about you deciding that their actions will no longer define the way you love, the way you trust, or the way you sleep at night. It's about releasing the grip of resentment, one breath at a time, until your heart feels light again. When someone refuses to apologize, it often means they cannot face their own reflection. Their silence is not your fault. Their denial does not erase your truth. You still have the right to grieve what happened. You still have the right to feel angry. Forgiveness does not mean pretending it didn't matter. It means you are strong enough to move forward, even though it did. So maybe tonight, you whisper to yourself, "I forgive you," not because you deserve peace, but because I do. Say it softly. Say it for your own heart. Say it as many times as it takes until it no longer stings. Forgiving without apology means accepting that you may never hear their side, never understand why they did what they did, but you can still understand yourself. You can still learn what your heart needs to feel safe again. You can still choose gentleness over bitterness. There's something sacred about choosing peace in a world that never apologized. It's like standing in the ruins and planting flowers. No one may notice, but you do. You feel the quiet bloom of something pure, something strong, something only forgiveness can grow. And maybe, in some distant corner of time, they will realize what they lost. Maybe they'll remember your kindness, your patience, your love that kept showing up even after it was hurt. But even if they never do, your healing is not dependent on their awareness. You do not need their words to be free. Forgiveness, in its truest form, is an act of rebellion. It says, "You do not get to live inside my heart anymore." It says, "Your actions may have scarred me, but they do not define me." And slowly, the pain loosens its hold. The memories soften. The story becomes something you can hold without trembling. Sometimes you forgive in silence. No letter, no message, no closure. Just you, breathing, letting go a little more each day. You don't have to forget what happened. You don't have to invite them back into your life. You simply stop feeding the pain. You stop letting it shape your days. That's where real freedom begins. If you close your eyes now, you might see that forgiveness isn't a single moment. It's a slow unfolding. Like dawn after a long night, you might wake up one morning and realize that the thought of them no longer hurts. You've stopped expecting them to return what they took. You've stopped waiting for an apology that was never coming. And that is the most beautiful piece of all. You forgave them. You freed yourself. And now, you're no longer standing in the past. You're walking home to yourself, to your soft heart, to your quiet strength, to the person you were always meant to be, beyond the hurt, beyond the silence, beyond the apology that never came. Maybe, in forgiving without apology, you finally learn what forgiveness really means. Not erasing the past, but reclaiming your future. Not excusing the pain, but ending its power over you. Not saying, it's okay, but saying, I choose peace instead. And so, as you breathe now, slowly, gently, let yourself feel the weight lift just a little. The space where pain once lived is now open for something softer, compassion, understanding, freedom. You have carried this long enough. It's time to set it down. Forgive the one who never said sorry, not because they earned it, but because your heart deserves to rest.